Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just doing a live, just getting stuff squared away. Um, and I'm just trying to have I'm trying to have a pliable discussion with you guys. I'm trying to have a pliable discussion with you guys about something, about something. And I want your and I'm talking to y'all respectably, because I'm listening. Um, how you doing? How you doing? I'm talking to y'all respectably uh, as I can because I want to know. I do, and I want to understand. I was watching and I was reading. Um, if you're coming on to the chat, do me a favor, like the video, share the video. I'm trying to have. Listen, I'm going to probably rebranding myself from BMT to like suburban dad or something like that. Probably something different. Um, I guess I'll have the same BMT moniker, but I'm gonna just do talks as a suburban dad because that's honestly my category. I don't fit in. I don't fit in too well in a lot of these spaces. I understand that, and I acknowledge that earnestly. I acknowledge that earnestly. Um, and I was trying to understand uh the talking points of where a lot of these people come from, but I couldn't. I really couldn't. Um, that's why I asked the question. Um, I asked the question, and I was earnestly because for me, and I want somebody to help me understand as a father, as a suburban um, citizen. I'm not in no hood. I'm not in no ghetto. I'm not in no type of high society um, um, bubble or anything like that. But I'm trying to figure out that the talking point that I'm hearing from a lot of people. Like, I raise children, I have children, and I watch children grow up and develop and play all the way to high schoolers to young adults. So I have a pretty good span width of children under my belt. My oldest ones are about to go off to college. Actually, no, the oldest one are actually in the military right now. Shout out to them. You do your country and your father an amazing honor and service. And in the whole time I'm talking about this, I need a little bit of um I wanted to know what was it that got these two, they're on my thumbnail, to hate each other so much. I would really want to know from any man or woman what what do you think is making, because children don't grow up knowing hate. They really don't. They might pick and tease, but for the most part, children don't do the hate game. That's something that is kind of taught. They can be mean, but I've watched little boys and girls grow up. I'm not gonna have to. Well, no homo. No, 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 I don't have to. We're adults here. We're hopefully we got common sense. What is it that, because I'm hearing a lot of vitriol of people talking about, you gotta. Be mindful. Let me see if I can grab that. Well, it's right down there. Hang on. Just grab something on my desk. Ah. Ah. What is it? Because I watch a lot of these. Some of these, I don't watch them. I don't. Because they're all now still coming the same. And at some point, I'm seeing a lot of men and women men and women who are talking about black males hate women. I want to know why here there's men that say that the women hate the men, and there's women that say that black males are the source of problem. Like, you're seeing it on both sides, echoing ripple effect. And there's certain people, pariahs, that they make good money off of this. Though they have children, though that they're romantically involved with somebody, um, though that they um, I don't understand. I'm not gonna be one. I'm not trying to join on. Like, some of y'all are parents. Some of y'all are adults. Some of y'all are old. But y'all say that the opposite sex is the greatest enemy of you. What war are you fighting? How did you mentally and physically get there? What makes you think that I should ever want to join? Like, I just don't see a bother or a need. I get, and granted, don't worry, you do have it where there's women who are out there marching, just like you have men who have their thing. Men don't have to march. I hear a lot of men say women are out there marching, and I see that. No, you know what, James? Listen. Me and you are just two other guys on a. We're not. We have no dog in this fight. Like, I'm not. I'm not trying to get involved with this gender war. I don't see where there's a gender war. But if that's the case, then I mean, what are the rule? What is the rules of the war? And if that's the case, then why are men giving women rights, and why are women still reproducing with men? I just never got there. And I'm willing to sit down and break bread, but I'm just saying I don't see or feel a need to want to um and to each is their own. I don't got no smoke for y'all. I don't. There we go. Like, I don't see no need to really get into this. Like, And I mean, y'all could probably tell me about this gender war thing, but I think it is an agenda that certain things are being used. Like, who better to sneak into the men's camp than use a woman? And for women, women know how to manipulate men to go do certain things to gain certain vices of reaction. Now, granted, I get it, man. I don't have no record. I don't have no type of street cred. I don't have none of that kind of things that some of y'all have. Or I'm not that type of guy who has those certain looks or feel or come off as a certain kind of colorism or appetite. I am just me. I'm just Joe, the regular suburban guy. I have children. I have a home. I work. I don't understand, and I'm really trying to figure out what's the end game. You're telling men or women to go out and find, and that's fine. Hey, go out and find this and do that. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll give you that. Like, you can go do that. I have no type of. I'm not no shepherd to tell you who and where you can sleep or do or be with. We are now in the timeline of agency where you can go choose to be with whoever you choose to be with. But you're never going to get me, BMT, to say the black woman is my enemy. And I know some women that you're never going to get them to say the black man is the enemy. When I hear what I hear, and I don't have no smoke, I'm not trying to tell y'all how to do your content. I want to know what is the end game goal of your contingency of your agenda. Now y'all are having these talking points of eas and eas and ease, Pookieism and Ishaism, where y'all feel that certain types of criteria of people are unworthy of any type of existence of love, affection, or pretty much being allowed to do or say or speak how they are. There was a video about a woman saying that if she could live with a man for 2 minutes and get paid $500, that's $250 per minute. That is not even enough time to even really get it in. There are thousands on thousands and thousands of people who probably would do that, of mainly women. That is easy money. That's just literally somebody making a comment on social media, and literally she got what she got. She got people reacting to it like hook, line, or sinker. Just like you have dudes online that say that they would rather sell drugs rather than get a job. They'd rather take from another man or kill another man. Like, we're watching these things being said and done online, and people actually run about actually freaking out and having these kind of conversations. Like, I probably do these talks on YouTube and online, probably hoping it's probably like my journal. I stopped going to my VA therapist. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, I just put it into a camera. Actually, my therapist watches my videos. Shout out to therapists. Everyone should go get therapy. It's very good. Getting therapy doesn't mean you're mentally broken or there's something wrong. It just means that you're being assessed properly, being assessed to find out what's wrong or to help you actually understand things about yourself. And I think that's a big issue that a lot of people do not understand things about themselves or how to navigate properly through society. There was a man on a man that literally was saying that he doesn't agree with poly, right? When literally that has been the biggest and oldest practice in humanity for a long time, all the way to the biblical days. Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon, Roman Empire, China, Genghis Khan, Julius Caesar. You even have it in American society. Y'all say that it's gay, but literally it is what it is. It's literally the practice of dealing with multiple different sexual partners, and literally the only thing that actually happened was it's literally case by case of certain people within a certain confine. Either you got the money or you're in that position of where you can practice that. Y'all, I've heard songs made about having, I got my wife, and my girl got a girl, my girl got a girlfriend. It's Polly. Boyfriend number two, Polly. Two dykes kissing in the backseat. These are things that men and women were singing about the opposite gender that they wanted to see them perform. But then when now that certain genders are now performing these acts and seeing it as a norm of, oh, so this is what you like, this is how you want us to get down, and all of a sudden there's this outcry of how could we, me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. Literally, that's an old song. Shout out to Nat King Cole. There's a lot of songs back in the day. It turns me on knowing your woman is in the room. That's a song sung by a woman about she's turned on that the man she's laying with, his woman is in the room with them, but she don't know it. He and her know it, and the woman has an inkling that she thinks she knows it, and it turns her on to want to do more things with that man. We see these types of society buildups happening in the courtrooms, in the family home, in the structure, in the schools. And I would ask people, like, when y'all talk about these wars that are happening, who are the leaders or the generals of these wars? Who are y'all lieutenants? Because I'm not here to drag anybody, but I honestly want to know what is going to be the after war treaty for the men and the women. And I mean, I get it. People are doing things of joining certain types of talk points of, uh, you got women that join in divestment as men are now doing divestment. But I mean, you've been having that been going on for years. Like I mean, at some point, I don't have the I don't have the mental capacity to honestly keep on wanting to have these things. But to each is their own. Like, you can have these discussions, and the thing about it is that has to tell you there's something really wrong with black men and women right now. That um when you get on a panel and try to have a gender debate, right? You ever try to have a gender? Well, I guess it would be a discussion. Let's call it a discussion. Some people want to debate, but I would say it's a discussion. You're never going to get rid of the single mother problem. You're never going to get rid of the social problem of the courts. You would actually have to break down the the hierarchy of the judicial system. You're never going to be able to do that. So your fight is not really with just the women, it's really actually with men. Same thing with the women that say, well, these men who do X, Y, and Z to us. Now let's look at that. Let's break that down. Now I gotta break that down for the women. Y'all have two types of men that y'all are dealing with. Y'all have the men that have a certain type of machoism that believe that they don't see you as nothing more than meat. And don't get me wrong, I do believe in gender roles. I do believe that a man has his place and a woman has her place. I do believe in, hey, that I will never deal with a woman where I cannot be the leader. That's me. As a man, I understand that all the roles of the importance of me as a man in my proper leadership. I can't see me any other type of way. No other type of way. I come off from a leadership, authoritative personality. I'm the type of person, if it's dark outside and there's something I need in the car, you stay inside, I'll go outside. You don't need to go outside. Stay in your femininity. That's when my masculinity outshines you. The kids are acting a certain type of way. When Mama Bear says something and Daddy Bear is quiet. Daddy Bear doesn't ever growl. If you can look at that of the animal kingdom, the little pup will bark at the mama. Rah, 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 rah. After a while, she'll look over to that of the father dog, and guess what he'll do? Rah, 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 rah. That baby dog might growl a little bit, but then he'll shut up because the alpha or the head of the household or the pack just said, simmer down. It is down to the animal kingdom. The male lion will literally allow the cub, the child lion, the child cub, to actually wrestle with him, to gain confidence, to teach them how to be more independent and want to hunt and want to fight and defend. But as time goes on, that lion cub, as he gets older, he starts to, whoa, I can't beat him anymore. He's not allowing me to get these wins. Yeah, buddy. I let you think and learn. But now you're starting to understand true strength. My daughters that they are less than. See, I think the lessons are not being properly taught. I've never not told my daughters you are less than or you are inadequate without that of a man. I'm never going to say that to my daughters. That is literally trying to break down that of their self-esteem. But I also let them know that of the intricacies of a system that they're going to have to understand. And women and black women understand that. Damn. They can try as much as they want, but they understand that, yo, man, like, it's hard for me as a woman. It's hard for me as a woman trying to maneuver and get up versus that of a black man. Y'all, we play this game like, well, black men are this and that. No, y'all not, because still out there in the streets and society, you're still looked at as a thug or a lower class. And I know some of y'all saying, oh, here we go with that victim shit. But the world says differently. Ukraine, anybody? If y'all was so much respected, then why the hell did they say, hey, we don't give a fuck about you? They showed that to y'all in Ukraine. They showed that to y'all in China. They even showed that to y'all in also Europe. That's 3 countries they showed you black men. Regardless of, you could be a student, a man with money, or a man with some type of societal high. You don't always get the respect that you think you're going to get. Regardless if you have money or any of those things going for you, Your best time you shine is amongst your own. Not saying you can't go out there, but I go out there. I have amazing good friends of different diasporas and diversities, religions, and different rights. But my true strength shows amongst my people. You can't lead other people if you can't lead your own people. They no other group will truly accept or truly actually have any type of thing like, you know, have any type of response of uh, reliability towards you if they don't respect you. What's up? Salute BNT. What's up, man? Shout out to Freezon. I think he's soon to be a daddy. Like this gender war stuff, it's not going nowhere. It's literally what is that? Open the door. Oh, what you bring me?
Donuts.
You brought me donuts?
I thought you loved me.
Huh?
I thought you loved me, so I decided to give you donuts.
I always love you. Do you love me?
Mm-hmm. I always feel frightened.
Why?
Because you always scare me a lot.
I scare you. Why do I scare you?
And every time you keep scaring me, I always.
Why do I scare you, baby? Here, sit on my lap. Why? Why are you afraid of me?
Because every time you keep on getting mad at me when I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything? You sure I didn't do anything, or do you make, or when you do something bad?
I always helped you doing stuff.
You want to tell me do stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do appreciate you. I appreciate your grades. I appreciate the things you do. Kara, you are beautiful. You are my oldest daughter in this home. Okay? You really, you have a younger sister. You've been working hard and everything. You are a beautiful young lady.
I know that, but every time you keep promise and never happen.
What have I not done?
You haven't go to McDonald's. You haven't given us the things that you said for us.
Oh, so I haven't taken y'all to McDonald's yet?
No.
Okay, then, but what time do y'all get home?
I don't know.
Okay, so y'all get home. Have y'all been cleaning up your room like y'all supposed to?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Well, my room is clean, but I have clothes on.
Oh, your room. So your room is clean, but you have clothes on the floor. So look at that. Your room is clean, but you have clothes on the floor. Isn't that a contradiction?
No.
Yes. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
It is. No. Don't scratch your head. Look at me. You don't have to look down. Look at me. Okay? You're saying that I don't love you. You wanted a cake. Is there a cake downstairs? You said that you wanted to go out ride your bike. Did I not allow you to go ride your bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I gave you respect. You gave me my respect. Right? I'm hard on you and I'm firm with you because who am I?
Dad.
I'm your dad. And who are you to me?
I'm your child.
You're my child. It's okay. You don't fear me. You respect my power. There's a difference. You respect my power because you are my child and you should understand what I'm capable of. Just like I respect that you are my child. You ask for something, as long as you're within my household and my protection and my guidance, I give it to you. You got good grades. I just said I would take you to McDonald's. You asked and you say you talked about a video game. I talked to your mother about that. That's a conscious decision that me and your mother have to make together.
No, I always protect my sister. That's what I do.
Okay, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the stuff you say promises. Now that is true. A man, all he has is his promises. That's all a man has. Only thing a man has is his word. What a woman has is her dignity and her honor. Do you honor yourself? Do you do what you're supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you do? Okay. Now, you ask me. Okay. You brought me those donuts. I thank you for that. Just like when I made you dinner. Did y'all say, thank you, Dad? Or did y'all just eat? You just ate, did you? I never said, Kira, you didn't honor me. No, that's my job. I'm your father. My job is to I don't need thank yous. I don't need praise and reverence for what I do for you, but you're my child. That is your place. I got you. I got you. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Yeah, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down, sit down. Have some confidence in yourself. Sit down. This show don't mean nothing to me. My child means something to me. This is just a thing. You are not a thing. You are a person. You don't think I love you?
You do love me.
How much do you think I love you?
100?
Over 100. There's no, there's no amount of measurement of how much love I have. I was there when you came to the world. You'll be there when it's my time to leave the world. You understand me, child?
Yes, sir.
I'm hard on you because the world will be rough on you. I try to discipline you so that way you know how to stand in your own grace. You don't need another man to tell you who you are as a person. I'm instilling that in yourself. Do you let anybody push you around?
No,
Why not?
because every time it'll take me away from you.
So what do? I teach you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that flag right there?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's a protection that will protect me.
That is our people. That's our culture. We have a culture, child. And I love you.
I love you too.
When you want to ask, when you sit down with me,
Okay.
see, the thing about it is you're always seeing me working. So when I come, did I not teach you how to cook?
Mm-hmm.
Did I not teach you how to clean? Did I not teach you how to fold clothes? Did I not teach you how to shoot? Did I not teach you how to fight? Did I not teach you how to make sure you do your schoolwork? So where have I left you?
At the beginning, will you protect me as a person?
I'm always going to be here. And when I'm not here, I'm right here.
Hey, Dad. Thank questions.
Hey, Kari. How you doing?
Good. Just doing lunch again.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Well, we're having a conversation because Kara feels a certain type of way. That she feels that I don't treat y'all that she's not being treated a certain type of way. Do you feel a certain type of way? Are you afraid of anything?
Mm, no, not really.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I was afraid of my dad when I was growing up. I was. It's okay to be a little. It's okay to be afraid because your father has an ominous presence. Your father has an ominous presence. People fear power, but they don't understand power. As you get older, you start understanding. That man, he wasn't to be feared. He's to be respected. When y'all ask for something, do I not give it to y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Do I not do for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
The clothes on y'all back, the shoes on y'all feet. Did you not get 3 new pairs of shoes? You said you needed shoes and you got them, did you not? Brand new name brand shoes. You said you wanted your hair done. Get your hair done. What have I not done for you, child?
Nothing. You've done so much to us and sacrificed so much.
I work how many hours? Do you know how many hours I work?
You normally work until 2 o'clock a.m. They have to stay up just to watch us and to make sure.
So think about that. I work all the way to 2 o'clock in the morning. And when you're going to school, who's still awake?
You.
So that means your father actually puts in 17 to 20 hours a day, and I sleep 4 hours. I've been doing that since you were born. All the businesses, all the rights, and all the buildings, everything, when I die, will go to you, child. What else do you want from me?
To go to the park.
You want to go to the park?
To play with me.
To
As a
play?
family.
You want me to play with your family? I will try to do that. Try. Understand the things that I build here and I do for y'all. Y'all have a new home now. You had the home in St. Stephen's, but now you got another home.
And that building down the street. So one day that will be ours.
That is 6 homes you have, Karen. You never have to work, but I make sure y'all do work. When I am dead and gone, all of that will be yours, baby. It will be yours and yours and yours and yours.
That's gonna make me sad when you leave.
I am going to leave someday. That is my job as your father. I work and work and work and toil until it's my time to leave.
Like grows grass.
And I go right back to the ground. It's okay. Death is a part of the cycle. I made life so that way y'all can live. So that way when I go and die, y'all can live. I can't stay here forever.
I won't see you.
You always see me.
What?
Just look in the mirror. You are me. You are me, baby. I didn't raise y'all with hate. I didn't raise y'all with spirit of fear. You are every bit of me. Touch my hair.
Soft.
What do you feel?
Fingernails.
Touch it, child. Go ahead and touch it, Carl.
So grateful.
How do y'all feel scared?
No.
You see my mane? I am no different from y'all. Y'all are part of me. Sammy, girl.
Okay.
Listen. Why are you crying, baby? Come here, crying. Why are you crying? I'm not going to listen. Come here. Sit on the other side. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I don't want you to leave me.
Come here, baby. Listen. It's gonna be all right. All right? It's all right.
It's gonna take forever.
Huh? Listen. Y'all are my precious gems. All of my children. There is nothing more important to me than my family. Y'all are the precious thing I have. I have given to the world. I have brought y'all into this world. I have no problem. So my pride and joy is my children. I teach y'all everything I have, and I give y'all all I have. I sit down with y'all and I talk with y'all individually. With each one of y'all a representation of my flesh and blood. Y'all will have y'all time where y'all raise y'all children and y'all will get old and y'all will go on in life. And y'all will sit in the same seat I sit in your own power, and you will raise your children in honor of me. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You understand me, Kira Lee?
Yes,
You understand me, Carter Lee?
Yes, sir.
I am proud of all my children and all my daughters. and all my sons. I did not raise y'all with a spirit of fear. The world will judge you, but your Father will forevermore love you. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been rocking y'all in my arms since y'all were to fit in my palm. I'm not going nowhere, baby. I am y'all, and y'all are every a part of me. You understand me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I can never stop loving y'all to my last breath. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever think that I'm. Listen, that's a part of life. I will be here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I will die for y'all, and I will support y'all. Honor and respect your father, and I will promise y'all, I will give y'all an abundance of riches. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll have a donut each. Come on, let's have a donut.
I love this one. Here you go.
Okay? Feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can have the rest.
What you want? I'll take all these one for you. I'll take this one for Carrot. This one.
What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that what's going on, X? I don't think a lot of people understand just how hard it's not an easy journey being a father or head of a household. You'll make sacrifices. You'll work long, labored hours that people will never dream. See that? My children brought me food. I bring food to the home and they bring me food. Yeah, X, they'll never know. They will some people will never know, man. This is I don't make believe or pretend. I don't believe in pretend. Family is me. This is the best representation of my strength is my children. My children worry more about me. I don't take this YouTube stuff so serious, man. My children, I can remember I hardly ever got to see my daddy like that. But my daddy stayed working. I hardly ever see my mom. But I knew she was somewhat there. You know, my children. See, that's a sacrifice a lot of people don't understand. I spend more time working. Like you heard what my daughter said? My daughter will sleep at the door on the couch, wrapped up in the blanket, waiting for me to come home. At 2 o'clock in the morning. She even knew the time. And I would carry her up here to my office and lay her on that futon couch, and she would sleep right next to me while I work more. I probably put in close to 18 to 20 hours a day. 18 to 20 hours. A lot of people can't do that. All that so that way my people can eat. They can have. I understand some people don't want this type of work. They don't want this type of fight because who the hell would? I respect and honor men and women that walk this kind of path. I'm raising good young women that they will bring the men to me. Any man, anybody, woman or man that comes towards my people, they will bring them to me because they care that much about my opinion. And if daddy's not fine with it, they're not gonna go much further. Y'all can say that's controlling, that's authoritative. No, that's respect. They respect and fear my opinion. And see, that's a good thing. Because that means they want the knowledge of my experience. Hold up. Daddy's not feeling you. We got to figure out why. Something he's seen that I'm not seeing. And I'm not going to tell them what to do, but I'm going to instruct them what not to do. They're going to still make mistakes. Just like they're going to. Exactly. Children for the most part, that's why we try to tell a lot of men, you can probably make more of a dent. You can make more out of a dent with your child, not even having to spend money if you just spend time with them. I even tell that to their mom, tell that to moms. Listen, they don't care about that. Grandma. See this?
Anything else?
You know, see that? This ain't me bragging. I that's just cash I carry on me. This is just cash. I want you to understand that. It's just 20s. Their father works. My children they can just about any time go into my doggone wallet and reach in there and pull out money. Daddy, we're going to the park. We're going to get ice cream. We're going to the ice cream man. We're going to the old lady with chips. You're welcome. My daughter had a question. Daddy, I don't feel like you keep your word. And I said, well, this is why. And her other sister, the youngest one, says, Daddy works. For us to have the things we have, he works. He doesn't know any. That's all I know now. That's all I know is work. X will tell you, majority of the time when y'all are calling me, I'm working. When y'all talk about what we go to business, I don't think y'all understand the amount of effort or time or power you will have to put in to a business. I don't have to put my stuff online. I don't have to put things what I do. My work show. My work show through my children. They'll tell you. They say that man works for 2 o'clock, and then we get up at 5, and he's still awake. My son said, "Dad, when do you sleep?" I said, "I don't even know anymore." Who's teaching people these things about men? Black men are lazy. All the men I know work. J-Lock works. X I know works. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the men that come through my chat, James works. Shout out to the sisters that I know. A lot of the sisters that I rock with, they know their positions very well. Y'all can try to shame me. Y'all can't never knock me from my throne. Y'all can't never knock me from my throne. Y'all can say, people can talk about me, diss me, say you look like this, you look like that. That don't mean nothing to me. My tangibles of my kingdom that I have built and worked to the toes of my sweat, blood, and tears, no man or woman could ever take that. No man or woman or society system could take it. What's going on, Sock Passe? But I know I've been at the lowest of low. I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be without. I went years without my family. I've been to the worst of worst and hells. And I rebuilt myself. But I know the blueprint to building me. They're worried about, well, we ain't always have daddy. So you always have your daddy. Because when you look in the mirror, you are me. Everybody a reflection of me. You were made in my image. I made light babies and brown babies. How did I pull that off? I made children with different types of contexts of hair. Don't ever tell me what I cannot build or do. And I am living proof of my power. No man can define me. Y'all can. Only thing, like people say, oh, well, BMT, they're going to dox you. Whatever. Shit. You only confirm. People only confirm what I am when they actually do. When they actually do meet me, the ones who have met me, they're like, no, he just. I actually keep a lot of the stuff that people talk about. That they want to see or they want to see out of men and women do or maneuver. I do. I've been doing it for years. There's no point in even talking about it no more, because if you yourself can't find a way how to get to that position, I respect young brother J-Lock. He's working, busting his behind. Brother J-Lock, you will get to that point one day. You're gonna be like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready to actually start making me something of a family. Now, if he doesn't feel like that, that's his prerogative. I knew what I wanted. I told people what I want. I wanted a family. I respect my brother N1. N1 is a hard-working man. Don't bother really nobody. He's good in his craft. I respect a lot of my brothers and also a lot of my sisters.
Disconnected.
Y'all can go ahead. I'll rock with y'all later, okay?
All right, no problem. See ya. I love you.
See y'all. I love y'all.
Peace.
See you. Peace.
Connected.
I am who I am. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm at peace if I die. They don't want me to leave. My people love me. I'm surrounded by love. I built my environment. I'm honored. This is truly when a man shines, is when his environment actually loves him in reverence. My child said, I fear you, Father. I'm afraid of you. So you don't fear me. You're just trying to understand me. She does. That's why she watches me, and she watches me attentively. She's trying to say, every time I think I understand him, it's another part of him I discover. I didn't have to say I was hungry. She just felt that daddy's hungry. I brought you this offering to feed you. Then, but in the same sense, I said, sit down with me and eat. Share what's on your soul. I would rather my children come to me and tell me before they ever get on YouTube or any social media device and have to spill their heart. I'd rather them put that in me. I'm the source of their strength and confidence. I build them up so that way the world can never break them down. Ain't no man, woman, group, or talking point that could ever put a dent in my confidence. Whenever I feel a shiver or feel the wind come at me, all I have to do is look back at the people behind me. And that pushes me forward to cut through whatever wind of maliciousness intent that comes against me. I'm a king in my own right. I'm a leader. When they say patriarchy needs to die, I say go fuck yourself. When it's time to go to war, I'm the first one to grab my spear and grab my shield and grab my pistol and go out there on the battlefield. Everybody in this household knows how to handle a knife, a gun, and handle certain types of bursts or vices, how to take down a human being. I'm not making defenseless people. I'm making strong people. People that understand the family comes first. Under our banner, there is nobody above that. We sit under that to respect and give reverence to that. No one is above that. So they honor me. That's why I said, go sit over there in your strength. My child was falling from my lap. I grabbed her and held her. Just, okay, I got you. Come on. I picked her right back up and sat her back on my lap. That's how people are in life. When they are falling, if they have a foundation on what they sit on, it will catch them and pull them back in. A lot of these people saying these things, they don't have nothing to catch them to pull them back in. Whoa, you're going too far out there. Let me bring you back and see. A lot of these people don't have that. That's why they talk the way they talk. See, the way how I speak, I understand why I sound foreign. I get why I don't fit in, and I am not ever going to ever submit or assimilate to certain vices to talk upon. Why? Because I built. It's not part of an assimilated system that people are living in now. This is an old, blown off textbook of what I am. I'm just living in the modern time. I get it. I understand it. I understand. I listen to that of the woes of men and women, and I see what's happening because I was growing up in it. I was raised. Listen, y'all, I came from the 80s crack baby era. What are you talking about? I was watching these things happen. I went through my vices of abuses and stuff, but I understood where my strength was at. Whenever Superman has doubts, whenever he gets tired, Superman doesn't say, well, I need to go to Metropolis so I can get my strength back. No, you know, he said, I need to go back to my origin. Superman goes back to the Fortress of Solitude. He goes to where very few humans can even touch him or get to. He has a key under the doormat that only he can pick up. He can pick up, put it in, turn it, walk right in his door. Where he can wear his Kryptonian garments, sit under his Kryptonian flag. The symbol, people always think the symbol on Superman's chest is just it's an S. He's like, no, this is not an S. This is actually everywhere Superman goes, that on his chest, people say that's an S. No, that's his culture. Superman carries his culture. He's amongst humans, but he carries his culture everywhere he goes. That same S was on his father. That S was on him. That S was under his mother. That's why the first thing his cousin saw on him, she said, "Oh my God, that's the family emblem. That's the House of El." When Batman has doubts, Bruce goes right back to the manor. He goes right back there to go look at one thing. He sits with Alfred, and Alfred says, "Sit in front of that mantle. And look at your father and your mother and ask yourself, is this what they would want you to be?" Same thing for Diana. When Diana gets tired of y'all people, you know what she go back to? She go back home. She go back to her people. Build yourself a heel of a home so that way you can feel comfortable. Yeah, it is a symbol of hope. That's his household. It's a symbol of hope. But I'm gonna see y'all guys later, y'all. I respect y'all. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. I'm BMT. Peace.